guys, hope you all had a fantastic week and welcome to another exciting episode of Andaaz. We've taken you on several journeys from fashion, food, fun, travel, but this week we have something truly special. We're going to meet young entrepreneurs that are making an impact in this world by bringing about positive change.
Yep, it's so easy for all of us to consider our own well-being. But today we're going to hear from these entrepreneurs that actually consider everybody else's well-being as a priority.
We understand exactly what it takes to put out a solution.
So stop there. How are you going to be self-sustaining?
And these young entrepreneurs have been preparing for months to present in front of our panel of VCs. And finally, the top 5 have been selected.
That's right. And our business coach, Reena Jadhav, is taking them through a boot camp. And we're going to see how they're preparing for the big day.
How you're going to succeed because of some secret sauce. You don't have to necessarily share it, but we want to hear things like, you know, our team includes a Nobel laureate or the last designer from Facebook.
And talk about starting young, Pavan. When I was in Austin, Texas, I met a teenager who, at the age of 13, while most kids are playing video games, hanging out with their friends, he actually started a non-profit that helps inner city kids.
Wow. And then we're going to hear from the judges, our panel of VCs, to hear what they thought about the entrepreneurs. And then our final impact contestant and winner will be announced.
And we talked to our resident wealth expert, Sanjeev Sardana, about how we can all get a little richer.
Let's get started.
Hi, this is Reena Jadhav, host of Impact. As you know, a month ago we launched Andaaz Impact contest to find the company that's going to change our lives. We launched a month ago. We had some great number of contestants apply. After judges' reviews, we have our 5 finalists. They're coming today to boot camp at Sand Hill Road, where billion-dollar dreams come true, and I can't wait for you to meet them. One of the hardest things to do is to ask for money. So we're going to do an exercise. Anita, you're going to ask Ash to fund you in 4 sentences. Go.
South Asians are the most prominent and successful community today. They spend a significant amount of time there on...
Okay.
Sorry.
Pause. Think. 4 sentences.
South Asians are one of the most prominent and successful communities today. They already spend a significant amount of time online, so online dating is the next big thing within the South Asian community. Today I'm asking for $1 million, and $1 million is going to get you $300 million in 5 years.
Fantastic. Let me get my checkbook.
Excellent.
Let it be noted, we have our first funding opportunity today. So that was good, but here's the 4 sentences that I need to hear. First, how big is this opportunity? So start with something like, here's a multi-billion dollar unmet need. 2, how is your solution unique and appropriate for leveraging this opportunity? So we're the only technology solution that does this in this particular area. 3, how you're going to succeed because of some secret sauce. You don't have to necessarily share it, but we want to hear things like, you know, our team includes a Nobel laureate or, you know, the last designer from Facebook, something that shows how you are unique or you're getting traction. So throw those pieces in for credibility. And 4, what ROI you're going to return back to the investor. So for example, with your $1 million, that will be worth at least 5x in 3 years or 20x in 5 years. So you want to assure the investor that you're giving them a very, very good return for the risk that they're taking, because they're taking a huge risk, right? The failure rate is very high. So those are the 4 sentences that I need to hear. Michael, you ready?
Sure.
All right, you're going to pitch Alec.
400,000 low-income high school students graduate every year qualified to go to 4-year colleges, but don't go. Strive for College is a solution that mobilizes current college students to go into low-income high schools and college council kids through the application and financial aid process. We've got a lot of supportive folks on our board, including the first head of education for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Because you're so calm, you actually want to be a little more animated. you have some amazing people. It didn't come across that you're excited to have these people. It was sort of all in the exact same monotone. And I think what I'd do is I'd look in the mirror and I'd practice with a little more excitement, because what's amazing is that humans are wired to visual cues, right? So eyes, facial expressions, how you sit, whether you're leaning back or you're leaning forward, how animated you are. And that's actually infectious. So Alec, go ahead and pitch Raul.
So Mommy Loop is a mobile platform that addresses the needs of new moms. The new moms, there are 10 million of them, and they live a very chaotic life. And this platform addresses all the things that they need to do, the socialization part, which is to be very private and local, and all the other things that a new mom needs to do.
What was the first thing wrong with it?
I didn't get the value proposition out.
Yes.
It wasn't too clear. I understand socialization, I understand the word, but I didn't really know what it was going for.
A word with no real hardcore value delivered. Okay, what else?
I didn't really understand the problem today.
Okay, are you a mom?
Yes.
Oh, so that's very important. She didn't understand the value prop. Mr. Draper, who you're all going to have a chance to present to today, and I'm really excited about that. He's one of my favorite VCs. I asked him in one of my interviews, so you've been doing this for a while. You're the man with the Midas touch, right? Like, what's your formula? What's the secret? And he goes, not really. It's still 50-50. Do you feel like you're a little bit more sure about the 4 sentences that you're going to live and breathe and sleep on?
We just need the cue card.
You need the cue card. You need a mental cue card. So as you all get ready for your big pitch, let's go over to Austin with Sarika, who's meeting with someone that's made a really big impact.
Andaaz, brought to you in part by Kingfisher Airlines.
Well, a good driven entrepreneur, but a tough business to go after.
Bootcamp is over, and we have our finalists ready to pitch.
Mommy Loop is the only mobile app that brings together the top daily activities of a mom in one place. Shopping for mom and her children, finding local kid-friendly events, as well as creating private conversation loops all in one application. Information overload is over. We actually give moms the experience that they're looking for on a mobile app. So Mommy Loop is going to be the main place that moms shop, share, and connect. And we're looking to raise $1 million to take our product from initial user testing to product launch.
In addition to being a mom, I think it's really important that she's a mom, but I also wanted to hear the business expertise.
But it does seem like she's doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
She's focused on, it's because of a need she really had.
Right.
And so there's some real positives there.
Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, James.
Nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you.
Basically, 400,000 low-income high school kids graduate high school every year qualified to go to four-year colleges, but just don't go. So I started this program where we went into an inner-city high school and counseled kids. The year we started with juniors, out of the seniors, only 1 out of 30 went to four-year colleges. And the next year, out of the juniors we had worked with, 24 out of 27 went.
So stop there.
Sure.
This sounds like a nonprofit.
Yes.
Good. How are you going to be self-sustaining as a nonprofit?
Sure. So we have a couple different ways. Currently, we're just starting to charge colleges to have this service. We have a couple customers who agreed to pay $30K a year to have this. And we've started to charge high schools.
So they threw us a curveball with a nonprofit, huh?
But I like it. Nonprofit with a sustainability plan.
Yeah,
Like
well, that's the key.
The fact that I think colleges are not really, I don't think they're equipped to take in more. They are under
Oh, they
severe.
absolutely are. With the curve of the baby boom, the seats that are empty are a real problem for a lot of universities.
It's called mycarfixit.com, and I'm the founder. The problem is, if you get in an accident, you are basically going to different shops, trying to get different estimates from these different kind of shops, and you at least go to 3-4 different shops before you make up your mind which one you want to pick. So what our solution does, you basically take a video of the fender bender or the damage on the car. You upload it to the website, and based on your location, local shops are going to give you estimates. It's as simple as that.
Well, a good driven entrepreneur, but a tough business to go after.
I think he's making his road much harder than it needs to be. I think that if there is interest where he's articulating this interest, I'd be talking to them about paying me to build this thing.
I think your idea of talking to enterprise or any of the car companies to get NRE rather than equity is a great idea.
To start off, there's this problem in the South Asian space. If you meet Lena, she's 30, she's a doctor, she's pressured to get married, you can probably relate. She's pressured to get married, and her family is telling her, you gotta go find someone. She goes online, the only solution she has right now are matrimonial dating sites. They dominate the space. We understand exactly what it takes to put out a solution that everyone can cater to and understand, because you pick any dating site, they don't have South Asian cultures and values that people can relate to when they get online. But if you pick a matrimonial site, you get people asking for skin color, you get people asking for your Rashi, which is your horoscope, and so on.
Are you worried that people just use Facebook instead?
No, actually, it's the other way around.
Or whatever.
The way we look at it is we say Facebook is the party where you know all the people there. It's a good friend throwing a barbecue. TwoMangoes is the club or the bar where you go. You may know some of the people, but it's a lot of new faces.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks for your time.
Very much. I thought they had clarity of who they were targeting. I thought that their articulation of it really resonated, and I thought that they themselves had a lot of approaches to it through their other businesses, which made it an interesting entrepreneurial endeavor.
Good. Yeah. I think we've made our decision.
I think so. Where's your check, Tim?
Very difficult decision, but we saw a lot of really good entrepreneurs, and I hope you all go out and do what you plan to do and make a great business of it. And our winner is TwoMangoes. Great entrepreneurs. A lot of great motivation.
Can I cry now?
There we go. Celebrate.
Look for